Yo, it's your boy the Android Doctor back again with another video. So I'm here with my Moto E6 Plus. Okay, so in this video I'll be doing a benchmark test to test the performance on this device and see what type of scores I get. So this device has the Helio P22 CPU. So the application I'll be using is Antutu Benchmark. It's a 3D benchmark application. So it's going to test the 3D graphics on this device. So it's going to run a series of different tests. So the test does take roughly about 10 minutes to complete. So before I start the test, I'm just going to shut down any recent applications just so I get accurate results. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the specs here real quick, just to let you know what's under the hood on this device. So Motorola E6 Plus, CPU model MT6762VWB, renderer power VR ROG GE8320, screen resolution 720 by 1560, 13 megapixel camera. Hold on. Two gigs of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage, 8 cores, CPU cores. So you get a rough idea of the specs there of what's under the hood. Okay, so I'm going to start the test. Like it says, it's going to take roughly about 10 minutes to complete. So you can either watch through or you can skip through to the end to see the results. Okay, so you can see the graphics rendering, it's quite jittery there. That's because the CPU is not the best. Don't forget, this is a mid-range device and it has a MediaTek Helio P22 processor, which is not the best. So that's why it's a bit jittery and it's not so smooth. Okay, so the GPU test has now finished. So we're testing the memory performance and the RAM. And we're at 60%. Okay, so the memory test is finished and we're testing the CPU performance. Okay, CPU performance test has now finished and we're testing the UX, which is the user experience performance, and we're at 86%. So the test is almost complete. Okay, so the test has now finished and the score is 73,654. So the CPU score was 37,096. The GPU score was 12,725, and the UX score was 20,181, and the memory score was 3,652. So when you add all those up together, that's the overall score, 73,654. So that's really not that bad, considering this is a low-end budget device for £99. This phone, it handles games really well as well. I'm just going to throw that in there. I've played Call of Duty on it and the game runs well. I also played PUBG Mobile as well, and that game runs quite decently as well on low settings. So if you're thinking of getting this phone, if you don't have a lot of money to spend, I highly recommend buying this phone. Like I says, for £99, it's got decent specs. 720p display, 2 gigs of RAM, MediaTek Helio P22 processor, 32 gigs of internal storage, and you can put an SD card in here as well. So yeah, also it has dual cameras. It's a really good device for the price. So yeah, that's the overall score, 73,654. If this video helped you out, if you was wondering about the performance and it helped you out, let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. It's your boy the Android Doctor. I'm out. Deuces.